Here on, everything gonna be different.
So you thinking me and you good now?
Like I said, Kanan, we got a lot to talk about.
We are back. We are back. We are back, baby. We are talking Power. Not book 404 season 2. This is book 3, Raising Kanan, the prequel, the origin story of Jukebox. And damn, I forgot his name that quick. Kanan, I'm tripping. It's in the title.
Already?
Season 3, man. I'm trying to give a nice ass intro and I messed up, but that's okay, man. Yes, this is Power Book 3, Raising Kanan, Season 3, Episode 1, titled Home Sweet Home. Yes, yes, yes. And guys, I'm here with my homie Lamont with Get a Life Games. How you doing, sir? How you doing?
Good, brother. Happy to be here. It's always an honor. Thankful that you let me join.
Yes, sir. Glad to have you. Guys, if you did not know already, we are going to spoil this episode up, down, left, right, in, and out as if you've already seen it. That is your warning. And if this is your first time here, please hit that subscribe button and help me reach that next milestone of 50,000 subscribers. And if you're watching on my channel, subscribe to my channel. If you're watching this on Lamont's channel, subscribe to his channel. And if you love what me and Lamont have to say, you can follow both of us on social media or the links that we have on the screen. His information is in the description box of this video. And like always, you can find his information on my channel tab. And here's his channel right here. Yes, yes. Go ahead. Oh, you changed the background on me. I was going to say Swole Back channel, but you changed it up on us. I like that.
I like try to get me like that. So I had to make some moves, baby. Had to make some moves.
I see. Okay, that's what's up, man. But y'all, yeah, subscribe to his channel. Show this brother some love as well. And let's go ahead and get into this nitty gritty right here. And also, guys, real quick, if this is your first time joining us, we also did these episodic recaps for Power Book 4 for Season 2 with Tommy. All that it's on my channel, it's on his channel. So if you want to go back and kind of see how we, do our thing, it's there for your entertainment. And so click all the links, click all the videos, watch it from beginning to end. But Lamont, really excited to have you back, man. I will say, and no shade, but I think everybody can agree universally that the original Power show is the best out of all of them. However, with the spinoff shows that we have book 2 with Tariq, and then we have book 3, the prequel, and book 4 with Tommy, I think it's safe to say that book 3, Raising Kanan is the best out of all of the spinoff shows. I mean, it's really entertaining. You have some high quality acting, some good writing. I really care about the characters. It seems realistic, really gritty and tough and rough and all of that stuff right there. I'm really enjoying this. Do you agree? You disagree? Or where does Raising Kanan fall as far as ranking on the spinoff shows as far as you're concerned?
You muted. I love it. I think it's good, man. I think like for the people that were in love with the old Power, this is your Power, this one. Mm-hmm. And I would happen to think that overall, this is the best of the shows. But from what I'm understanding, the one that gets watched the most is Tariq's show.
Correct.
That's the one that gets watched the most. Doesn't necessarily mean it's the one that's loved and adored the most by OG Power fans. Every OG Power fan I talk to, and my audience tends to be 30 plus, this is their number one show. Mine too. Like you said, story is deep, it's adult, and even though Kanan and Juke are teenagers, they are submerged in adult central things, whereas Power Book 2 with Tariq kind of feels a little kiddie with the college thing. Right. Even though we still watch it, this is the one that feels like it's the most gritty and adult. So I'm with you, man. By far, this is my favorite one.
100%. I'm enjoying them all. The execs, the producers, if you're watching this, I am entertained by every show. But the writing and the acting is it's not as good as it is in Raising Kanan on the Tariq show book 2. Again, not saying that it's just we watch it, we cover it. I'm looking forward to season 4. They left us on the cliffhanger, but we got to say that this one right here takes the cake. And with me, man, jumping into this, I didn't rewatch season 2. I really didn't watch any of the trailers, marketing material, promotions. I didn't look at the posters, but I know on your channel, man, that is something that you dive deep in on a daily, weekly basis. If there's a trailer coming out, a promo vid, an image, whatever, you're on top of it, breaking it down, giving your opinion, talking about theories, your excitement level, your anticipation, counting down the days. You always have a lovely team coming through, y'all chopping it up here and there, yada yada. So I know you just really been salivating at the mouth, and I would imagine that your anticipation was quite high for this first episode in season 3. So I want to pass it to you, man. How did you feel about this episode? Number one, overall, did it reach your expectations, fall below, somewhere in between? Did you have, because I wanted to go in fresh, so I haven't checked out all of your promo material. So were some of your predictions correct? Were they wrong? Were they close? Let us know. Break it down. The floor is yours, sir.
Now, B. Avery, when I make predictions, some shit always come true. One prediction has already come true that I thought was gonna take until maybe mid-season to happen, but it's happened already. Just from my season trailer breakdowns. And another thing that I thought was gonna happen, and I'm talking about a romance, or one would say a one-night stand. I was thinking that wasn't gonna happen until like episode 2 or 3. Knocking boots and panty draws flying already done happened in the first episode. So the first episode met my expectations in terms of narrative, picking up where the story left off and escalating this thing really quick. It wasn't a very exciting episode, but when your narrative and your plot is good, you don't always have to have explosions and excitement at every single turn of your story. And so for that, I enjoyed this episode. It set the groundwork. Things happened quicker than what I thought, which means that there's going to be so much more room for new things to be in the story. So I give the very first episode definitely a 7 out of 10.
Oh, okay. 7 out of 10. Not a bad grade. I thought you would give it a higher grade than that. I give my 2 cents at the end as far as a letter grade or a number grade out of 10. But that's what's up right there. Yeah, it really wasn't anything just, it's not really just explosions that happen in power anyway, but I know what you mean by that metaphor. But it was still a good continuation of what happened at the end of episode 10 in season 2. Of course, it ended in a way that I did not know. I did not see that coming. Even though I think that character asked for it, and we'll save that for the end of this recap of this review. But I really did. I really did like it. One of the things I want to talk about first is Rock. It seems like she's trying to turn over a new leaf, man. She's like, look, I was about to die, and Laverne's mama died, Latoya. She, old school Destiny's Child. She died at the end of episode 2. Laverne, Jukebox, Marvin, they're mourning her. And last time we saw Rock, man, she was pinned up against the wall, about to get her face blown off. Joy Badass came in there and saved her life. And I think that the sexual tension was already there between them. Yeah. But you're gonna open up, and just anybody, if somebody saved your life, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna feel comfortable around them. You know what I'm saying? And we saw that play out. And but what I'm getting at is Rock almost died at the end of season 2. But in this episode, she's trying to be right. She's trying to be a good mother. She's a horrible mother. She's always lying to Kanan. But she's like, hey, man, we got to start over. I don't want to do this anymore. I'm out the game. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm going to do something different. Do you believe her, or is this all cap? How do you feel?
Hell no. I don't believe that woman. No, she ain't getting out no game, man. She's like Tyrese. Every time I try to leave, something keep pulling me back.
That's funny.
She's not getting out the game. Now, I think that her initial impulse is that she wants to be out the game because this was a brush with death that she didn't want to deal with. And I think that shook her to her core. And not only was it a brush with death, but people that had nothing to do with the business also was murked too.
Yeah.
And so I think that, she kind of saw her life flash before her face and wanted to get out the game. But bruh, the minute she missed a day from being in the game, she's going to want to be right back in, Kanan knows she's lying. He knows she
Right.
can't stay away from the game. And then she's basically married to the game because she just let somebody slip something inside of her after saving her life. And
I
by
ain't
the
mad at her for that
way,
though. I'm not mad at her for
B.
that.
Avery,
Yeah.
by the way,
Right. What's
did
up?
you see how Rock was looking in this episode? All that
I did.
chocolate.
I did. Rock, Miss Bettina Miller is very attractive. She plays the role very, very well. She does. She fulfills the role of a sexy woman quite well. So
Bring
Yes,
that
sir.
hot chocolate down to North Carolina because it's cold as hell here right now. 16 degrees. I'm going to the gym in the morning. We need that hot chocolate down here.
yeah, we do. But like you said, man, Kanan's not having it. You know, he's like, she's full of crap. She's a liar. You know, I was laughing my butt off at him doing this episode, man, with his little quick jabs and some other elegant remarks. You know, when Detective Howard and his mom Rock came over to Famous's crib, and they was like, you know, get out of here. He making jokes like, oh, what we doing now? So y'all back together? I gotta laugh out of that. You know, he talking back, but I can't blame him, man. I mean, this guy's a young 16, 17-year-old dude, and you know, he's living in these streets, this rough life with his mama doing this and that, lying to him which way, you know, sending him to kill his own daddy and all this. I don't blame him. I do not blame him. I did not like Kanan in season 1. He pissed me off like Tariq did in the original Power, like around season 3, just dumb asinine decisions. But I really like Kanan now. You know, he's and it sucks because he turns into such a horrible person later on, you know, him and Jukebox, you know. So it's just like, man, what was we see it each week, each season, but it's like, what was the event that just made you just snap and be like, F everybody, you know. But yeah, man, I like Kanan, man. He's dope. I got a nice kick out of him. All of his pushbacks this whole episode to me are 100% justified. How do you feel?
They are 100% justified. And the thing that turns him into the Kanan that we seen on the original Power, I really admire the way the writers have allowed this to be a continuous slow burn in the turning of his character to the point where you turn him so far he can't come back. You got to think. He was on Rock ass this episode about, you had me shoot my own daddy, didn't even tell me who it was. And then to further make things worse for him, the dad who talked junk about Rock shows up with Rock because the daddy seen Rock looking as good as she wanted to look in that patent leather outside on the rooftop, and even tried to go and, you know, flick her hair. She was like, boy,
Yeah.
you ain't getting no more of these goodies. These is Joey Badass goodies. Get your Detective Howard, you had cancer, away from me. You ain't getting no more of this.
I don't know what he was trying to do. That was not a good approach at all, but I'm sorry, keep going.
Yeah. Well, basically, that was a flirt, and he was seeing how far she let him go, and you saw she treated him like a mosquito in Southern Texas. Nope.
It was a horrible attempt. Like, bro, like he just beeline over there.
Bro,
she said, wax off.
This is Rock, dude. Rock is a killer. You know she's a killer.
Yeah, that wasn't smooth at all. Practice something.
B. Avery, I'm gonna give you a man-to-man secret. I'm gonna give you a secret.
Okay.
If a woman or a man really like you, you ain't gotta be slick about it. You ain't gotta be slick. If she really was feeling him, she would have let him touch her hair, her neck, her chest, her back, everything he wanted to touch. But she's just not feeling him.
Well, things I wish I knew when I was 18, 19 years old, you know. I'm teasing. Yeah, man, but you're right. You know, she didn't want to let him close. The thing about it is, it was weird, and I don't mean to harp on this, like stay on this too long, but it's like, I really don't know what he was trying to do. It's not, I'm sure he would get in there if she just like, sure, but that's just so random, you know, not even an expectation, but I'm just like, what were you trying to do? Like, it wasn't even flirting to me. It was just like, let me do this gesture so that you can trust me and know that I'm on your side. It was just like, I don't know. It was just kind of weird.
So
you know,
they set it up where that scene was set up in a manner where it's like, look, we got this bond held together, which is our son.
Right.
Maybe we should consider trying to work it out and be a family to some degree. And Rock is having none of it.
Right.
She's having none of it.
Right.
And you know, I think he done seen them panty draws done got sweet on her again. And she just, nah, bro, I'm done with you. Done with you.
That was a long time ago. 20, well, not 20 years ago, almost 17 years ago, something like that.
Yeah, man. You was grooming me when I was underage and you got the draws. So nah, no more. I don't want them as a grown woman now. Nope.
Right on. Well, you speak about how you know, the crap is hitting the fan and they trying to come together for Kanan. One of the things another thing I like about this episode is the very beginning, how they all came together to make sure they was on the same page as far as getting their story the same. You know, like tell the story right, tell the story straight. We're gonna blame this on Crown Camacho, say that he was the one beefing with the Italians. You know, hey, I just, you know, Rock is like, hey, I have a music family here. Okay, my daddy played this, my brother was doing this, or my uncle played the trumpet, and I wanted to invest, and I didn't know nothing about it. And they came and approached me a few weeks ago saying that, hey, you got to cover Crown's debt, and he's the one that's selling the drugs over here at the apartment. I liked all of that. That was cool. I don't know how realistic it was to allow someone in question just to have a phone call like that, because the cop was like, okay, you realize that your sister is alive, but I'm not a detective, I'm not a cop, I don't know if you have any 2 cents on there. But they were those cops were drilling them at the very beginning, and I was really, you know, drawn in, like, man, they are really picking up right where they left off in season 2. And is there going to be a slip in the cracks? Is there going to be a detail that gets out that blows up the whole operation, and they get blamed for all of this, or, you know, a major player? How did you feel about the opening, or any of my commentary? You agree or disagree?
Oh, I agree with you, man. I really, really enjoyed the opening. I enjoyed them kind of letting us know how this plot came to be because of Rock and Detective Howard coming together to blame everything on Crown Camacho. I thought that was brilliant. Rock told her story like 3 or 4 times. Yes, you can come say hey to Uncle B. Avery. Your one of your fan club members wants to say hello.
Is that the little angel?
Hurry up.
The little hey there, sweetie pie.
Say hi.
How are you doing?
You speaking to it. Don't punch it. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh,
he's on TV.
Hey. Sweetest little angel in the world.
Yeah.
How you doing?
I want to sing a song.
What are you gonna sing? Taylor Swift?
No.
You gonna sing Boys to Men, Let It Snow?
No.
What are you gonna sing?
You're my sunshine now.
Okay, hurry up. You are my sunshine.
You're my sunshine, my only sunshine. Make me happy. These guys are great.
Oh, I love it. You never know, dear, how much I love you.
I'm good. Take my sunshine away.
Oh, thank you so much, little L. I appreciate it.
Tell them good night, baby. Take a bow.
Bye-bye.
Take a bow. All right, now get out of here, baby. You did good. You did good. Now coming to America, baby.
I love her. Those little pop-ups.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I like the way it started, and I like the way everybody was on a plan. I like the way everybody went and cleaned out the evidence rooms and all that, and Marvin went and got the money. It was all excellent, well timed, and I think they better watch out for Detective Howard. I think that there's going to be a blinder spot with him, because obviously he cares about Kanan, and obviously he cares about Rock too. And I think that's going to all leave it's going to be a blinder for him. He's going to make a mistake because he cares about them too much at this point. So I can't wait to see where they go with Detective Howard, considering some other things that happened in this episode.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I think I agree with you as well. Man, we have so much to talk about this character right here. You know, one of the characters I do like is the captain. I don't know, it's just really entertaining to me Just how frustrated he be getting, cussing and screaming. God damn it, Burke! What the hell are you doing? I'm not gonna let you I love you, Burke, but you're effing up. You know, he's funny to me. It seems like he's funny to you.
He is funny. He is
but,
funny.
But bro, what the hell is wrong with Burke? It's like she is asking to get punched in the face. Why? After everything that happened, okay, they're trying to investigate and do their job and figure out who did what to who, and she just gonna come in here kicking the door in, boom, 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 boom. We gotta get Howard right here. He's bad, he's crooked. We gotta talk right now. I got some secrets. What type of strategic approach is that at all? Like it was just so random and abrupt and stupid. Like, why would you attack this man like this in front of your superiors? It is just not gonna go well. I don't understand. I'm just like, who? I mean, it's fast, it's entertaining because I'm just like, okay, this character is so damn stupid. But I gotta know, man. I was in my chair just flipping out watching this when she come busting the hospital like this. Like, what was going through your mind? Because I was losing it over her when she started acting like this.
Like you said, she wasn't strategic in trying to deliver the information she needs to deliver. She should have been thought about trying to get Howard on some kind of recorded device, deliver that to the captain, versus they just had the biggest blowout in Jamaica, Queens in a long time. Shoot them up. People shot all kinds of about 5 different spots. And instead of coming to help with the case, you come in saying that the connective tissue to everything is Howard. Now, granted, she's a do-gooder. And do-gooders in a situation where you're playing with wolves in sheep's clothing, they don't do well. Because she don't have that dog in her, that little streak of evil she's not Cooper Saxe, which I was going to say that they are taking this character and about to make her a Cooper Saxe until what happens to her at the end happened. But part of her problem is she's just too much of a do-gooder, except for when it comes to underage girls. And she just didn't know how to handle getting the specific information to the people she needed to get it to. What she should have done was went in there, kept her mouth shut, corner Howard, get some evidence, and then hit him in the face with it. Not come run up in the hospital and say, me and you need to have a talk.
That was awful. Yeah.
Come on, man. Yeah. And I feel bad for Burke. I do. Because I like the character.
Really?
I did.
You know what? Yeah. I cannot wait to hear the rest of your crew, how they feel about Burke. I am going to be tuned into that, glued to the telly.
They hate her.
You know, I know. I know. I can't wait to see it. So if y'all want I can't wait to hear y'all's commentary. You know, I may try to slide through or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Saturday night, ladies and gentlemen, 9 p.m. Eastern. You get the whole crew, and everybody hates Detective Burke. But
yeah, man. Yeah, it's going down. It's going down. But Burke, she getting yelled at by her superior right here. You know, they reminiscing on the past, and I didn't even know their relationship was that deep. He was like, look, man, you know, your mama was, he didn't really say your mama was no good, but either she was a drunk or abandoned her or something. And, you know, her daddy came and took care of her, and she tried to defend her mom. But she was getting yelled at by the captain. She was getting yelled at by her dad. Can't wait to see how he's going to react next episode because of what happened at the end. But this was funny to me too, man. How you feel about the daddy and you know, him screaming at her like, you don't get it, Burke. No, nobody gives a damn about Howard but you. You're under investigation, not him. Get it through your effing head. Like, don't yell at me. I'm trying to help you. I done reenacted the whole scene, but yeah, how'd you feel about the daddy in their relationship?
I just feel like the writers just kept dumping more and more barriers on top of Howard. I mean, excuse me, on top of Detective Burke. Because again, she's in the right, but she's not handling her situation in the right manner. Her dad don't know what's going on with Howard. He only knows a little bit. And they've so craftedly put this situation to a point where if they knew what she knew about Howard, everything that just happened in Jamaica, Queens wouldn't make a single bit of difference because you could literally trace everything back to Howard and Rock and Kanan, the family, the drugs and all that. But she hasn't been eloquent enough to get that point across to nobody. Nobody.
Help me out here. How is she right? I mean, she's right. I mean, she, as far as like she knows the information she knows about Howard is accurate, but it don't got, like Howard said at the end, it don't got nothing to do with nothing. I mean, yeah, okay, and I'm not trying to excuse. It's like, it's okay. He slept with a minor a number of years ago. That is bad, bad, bad. No excuse, no excuse, no excuse. But for her to be just so 10 toes down, hell bent, like, I'm just gonna reveal the truth to the world at the top of the mountaintops, I don't get it myself. Like, what are you gaining from this? Everybody has secrets.
She would gain the notoriety of being right, because the connective tissue that's related to what happened last season is Detective Howard. Keep in mind, Detective Howard has had cops killed covering up for his damn family. And she reveals that, and she reveals the connection to Rock, and then the connection to Rock can be revealed to the connections to the Italians that really and truly ran up in there and shot them. And then they break it down and figure out that this whole thing about Crown Camacho was a lie staged by Howard to keep his son and his baby mama out of jail. She would become the police captain. She is the one trying to do the right thing, but nobody is trying to support her doing the right thing because she has not been able to present anything with evidence. That's her problem.
I'll give you half of that. I will. I'll give you half of that. No, I'll give you 65%. I'll give you 65%. Okay. I'll give you that. Speaking about Italians, man, how you feel about Mr. Tony Danza? I forgot about him. I was like, oh yeah, he was in season 2. He's shut up. You effing messed it up, and ain't no clean up and buy some blowfish. Quite funny to me. I love it when you get the top of the food chain for one organization, but then you see how they have to answer to somebody else, and they're all quiet as kept. I really do like that. How did you feel about their engagement here?
I love Stefano digging all in Saul, because for the longest time, all we knew was Saul until they dropped in Stefano. Tony Danza, shout out to the brother.
Right.
Love seeing him in this role. And I love that he's got this quirk that his cover business is a pet shop. And anytime you come in there and talk to him, you got to buy some damn fishes and shit. And so he is so pissed with Saul right now because he has created a situation going after Rock where it's not just the regular police force that's hot in New York. The feds is hot. All the alphabet boys is in town, and he's worried about his stuff being bugged because of Saul trying to get retaliation on the finest chocolate in South Jamaica, Queens. And he couldn't get the job done. And so that's put pressure on his business to the point where he done sent that linguine eating MF to New Jersey, not to be seen again until he get married. So, like I said, another prediction I made is that Rock will be working for Stefano, and I think we're going to see that quicker than later.
Okay. That didn't even cross my mind. I'm going to have to go back and check out your videos to see, how many points can I give Mr. Lamont Tyson for being correct.
I'll take 10, sir. I'll take I'll take a point for every episode this season.
Okay. Sounds good to me, man. Sounds good to me. Another favorite character of mine, man, is Mr. Marvin right here, man. Very, very, very funny guy. I follow him on Instagram. He's funny on the show. He is funny in real life as well. Be dropping some knowledge. But he's like, look, Kanan, what do you mean you don't live here? You live where your mother lives, and you're going to help her with these boxes. What do you mean, Daddy? Who are you talking about? He's locked up, yada, yada. What's going on, Rock? I mean, I like Marvin. Had a horrible relationship with Jukebox season 1. He's making it better in season 2. And he's doing a damn good job here in season 3, episode 1. I loved it. At one point, I had my opinions about your mom, Kenya, but she did love you. And hey, Juke, I know you just lost your mama. And Kanan here expressed that as well. Like, you just lost your mom. And it's because of my mom's fault. But towards the end of the episode where he was, digging out the closets or the storage and found that whole box that was for Laverne from, her mother Kenya, and he was just like, "Hey, man, they're having some type of vigil or funeral or something at the church house. I know you don't really like those church people because that was awful what they did to Juke in season 2. The Pray the Gay Away, that is very scarring. That is very
was
scarring.
horrible.
Horrible.
I mean, shoving orifices into people, thinking that I'm gonna shove something in your hole that's gonna make you like penis. Like, come on, man. What?
That's the worst. That's the worst.
Yeah.
But man, when he said, "Hey, if you was interested in going, and I will go with you," the way that she looked up at the camera, I was like, "Oh man, this is amazing. This acting, Miss Haley Kilgore is a fantastic actress."
And singer.
Yes, man, I loved it, bro. That was a true Kodak moment, brought to you by Marvin. And so, how did you feel about his character? I'm trying to find these images, but I'm having a difficult time. But yeah, how did you feel about Mr. Marvin?
I love how they show that he's the muscle of Rock's group, and through everything that he's been through with almost losing connection to his daughter, you can see that this has softened his heart a little bit. Because if you remember, he wasn't down for that gay shit either. He wasn't.
You're right. Yeah, that's what I was about.
And the writing has been so good to take him and his daughter on a journey that culminated in the accidental death of her mom and the mother of his kids, and brings them full circle to the point where they're both can accept the fact that she's gay, and she has let go of the fact that she needs to know anything else about her mom because she found the box of mementos, to the point where he hated the mama and he's showing up at her wake ceremony. So that is just phenomenal writing to merge those stories and bring them together in that manner. And then the cherry on top of the cake is these two had a moment where they actually hugged. She cried. He's supposed to be the big bad thug, and he's hugging his daughter, and damn near he was about to shed a tear. You know, so I think that this L that this family took in the very last episode of last season has really made them start evaluating what's really, really important in life, and it ain't just about the dope game.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's true, man. And nobody should have to go through this, bro. When or earlier in the episode where it was Marvin, Kanan, Rock, and Juke at the house, and she made her declaration like, "Hey, I'm done with this lifestyle." Just seeing Juke there at the table, like, how did she die? What was she doing there? She came to talk about us, or about you, excuse me. And it was nice to see. That's just sad. That's horrible. But it was also nice to see her be able to get some type of closure, with the box. Man, I'm lucky, I'm blessed that I can still, call all of my family, my immediate family, and people can't do that. And I'm just looking at these kids, these babies, man, go through this. Like Kanan, he was mad at his mom. You just lost your mom, and it's because of my mom. It's just some crazy ish, man. And so just all around. By the way, story.
The guy playing Kanan is acting his ass off too, B. Avery. He's acting because that accent he's doing, that's not his real accent. Right. And then the emotion he's showing, look, he is portraying a 17, 18-year-old who's having to grow up really, really quick. He is portraying the hell out of that type of character, and I want to see this brother in more stuff.
I agree, sir. I agree. Yeah, he's doing a good job. Marvin's doing a good job. Juke is doing a good job. Everybody is doing a phenomenal job, man.
Even
look at her, bro. Even hold on, just look at Juke real quick, bro. That's just I really feel sorry for her,
Crazy.
Now you just mentioned Lulu. We can talk about Lulu, but I gotta be honest with you. Lulu ain't bad. I like him. He's my least favorite out of everybody. I'm not crapping on him. I'm not saying that he sucks. I'm not saying that he does a horrible job or anything like that. I don't even have any constructive criticism about him. Like, he could do this better. But I'm just saying he is my least favorite out of the bunch. But yeah, what's your commentary on Lulu?
He's at a breaking point with Rock the same way Kanan is, and they reflected that in the fact that Lulu, of all people he could call when he's having his little breakdown, and the whole episode he's breaking down. He's drinking, he's pouring liquor on the floor for the heinous things Rock has made him do. And he had to call, he broke down so bad that he's in the house that they grew up in, Rock about to sell it. He had to call Kanan because Kanan is the only one that really knows how much of a piece of shit Rock is.
Yeah.
And he's in there hot. He's lost the girl, he's lost Crown. Bulletproof Records ain't so much bulletproof no more because they just got shot the hell up. So it's Bullet Records now. Yeah. And he's frustrated that Rock decides to get out the game and she won't let him go. And he don't know what to do. And so I'm curious to know where they're going to take this character because right now he's lost. He's really, really lost. Yeah. Marvin, he can find hope in the fact of building something with his daughter. Rock, even though she's going to get her little heart broke, she's got the hots for Unique and she wants to get out the game. And we know that's not going to happen. And Kanan is going his own way. So Lulu, what is he going to do? If Rock is not there to tell him what to do, can he tell himself what to do? That's the thing about Lulu.
Okay.
So we'll see.
We'll see, but I got to back up there. You saying that Rock is going to get her feelings hurt by Unique? What?
Yeah, she's going to get
Are you serious? I wholeheartedly disagree with that, bro. She know what it is. She don't got no feelings for this man. That's just a smash.
She going to get her feelings. Well,
are you serious?
Getting your feelings hurt by someone doesn't just mean it's romantic. It could be he could double cross her in business. He could smash her. He could poke her in the butt and then get up, pull a gun on her head, and rob her. It ain't somehow, some way, Unique is going to break her heart one way or the other one because she is going to let that guard down because they've smashed. And I'm not just saying it's got anything to do with them being in a relationship. I mean, in any form of a relationship they have. Right now, they have a business relationship, and you just commingled that with a personal relationship. So something is going to get its feelings hurt, and I wonder how she's going to retaliate.
I'll give you that much to say he may betray her,
right?
Or double cross her, or not, go against his word or something like that. But I thought you meant like get her feelings hurt, heartbroken as far as romantically. Hell no, right? That's. Man, I don't see that happen. And the way that she used to do Sydney, what was the name? It was Sydney, the light-skinned dude from
Symphony Basket.
Yes, yeah.
Symphony Basket.
Yeah, the way that she I don't want to say she just dogged him out, but the way that she treated him, Rock was just trying to get her rocks off. That's it.
I'm sorry, but Symphony wasn't a man's man. Unique is a man's man in the game.
They are different type of men. Why is Symphony? Wait. Why is Symphony not a man's man? Help me out here.
He's not a man's man to Rock because he was trying to do legit things. He was teaching. He wanted to be an engineer. And Rock, that's not the type of guy she's going to submit herself to. She's never going to submit to that type of guy. She's going to submit herself to somebody who's like a G in the game, which is what Unique is. Which is another reason why she could possibly get that heart broke.
I don't even see her submitting to I never even see her submitting to Unique. I do. I just think that was a short time, wham bam, thank you, ma'am type. I just don't
this character. No we way. Have seen this character be very selective and specific about her men because Unique, like you said, Unique saved her life and all that. So, that was some pity pussy. But I recall
I don't want to call it pity pussy, but go ahead. Keep going.
I recall last season, she let Unique get the panty draw, but she wouldn't let that fat dude that she was trying to use get the panty draws last season.
Right.
And then when Baby Daddy wanted to get another sniff of them draws, she whapped them away like a Aiden gnat.
Nah,
No,
yeah.
you're not getting none of either. So that tells me that if you're a woman who treats men that harshly, when you finally get that person that you feel like is your equal or the one that you feel like can be your protector, which Symphony never felt like a protector. Unique is automatically a protector because he came in and saved your ass with a bullet, with a gun. You give in to that person a little more than what you should, and that's what she's going to do with Unique. And the brother who was sitting in there eating Lala Anthony cereal is going to be a problem and cause her heart to get broke.
We're gonna talk about it,
Pew.
but hold on. You saying that the way that she treated these other men, what was his name? Cartier.
Who
I forgot.
cares? Cartier, Blair. I got money.
Not gonna hate on the brother, but I didn't see him succeeding in this quest, his adventure of getting in there. So I just wouldn't. I mean, other than her murdering him, and that's a big deal. I just don't necessarily see that she did him wrong, but yeah, man, we disagree on that, bro. Unique may be the closest thing. I wouldn't even say that, bro, because it's not. You know what? I think that she would rather settle down with Symphony over Unique, and I stand on that. I'm talking about long term here.
If
I'm talking
that's
long
what she
term.
wanted, if that's what she wanted to do, she wouldn't have sent Symphony away.
She's not. Well, she just makes bad decisions. But I'm just okay. Well, all I'm saying is this: gun to her head. If she had to pick one male, long term, out of Unique and Symphony, I think she would pick Symphony.
She
If
would,
she had
she would, and she would cheat on him with somebody like Unique.
You're probably right. You're probably right. I won't argue that. So yeah, guys, or you're watching this, what do you think in the chat? Do you think that Rock would choose Unique long term or Symphony? And if she does choose Symphony, would she cheat on Symphony with Unique? I think the answer is yes. Also, I don't see. I don't want to. Well, it would just take a lot for Rock to get emotional off of somebody, you know. But y'all let us know what you think. Famous is funny. He says, "Man, if my mama would take me back, I would be back home in bed rubbing one out. He does not like the adult lifestyle. It's rough out here, man. It's these things called bills. This dude is getting out of here. He's smoking weed. He eating the ham and forgetting about, hey, man, where's the turkey, the Thanksgiving ham? What did happen to it? Did I eat it already?"
He's so high, like, you don't even know.
What is this? Like, what's you higher than a kite? And Rock gives him some money to go get some pizza slices. Nah, man, how you feeling about Famous, man?
That character's like comic relief, man. I want them to let him make another song because I still ain't got those Streets Need a Body. But
man,
I would love to have
that.
Yeah, man, I would love to have some more music from Fame, real name Sean, but he's not built for the kind of life Kanan is trying to set up.
Right.
And he even admitted that much in this episode. But at the same time, he needs to eat. He's got an eviction notice. He's got nothing to do. Bulletproof Records is now Bullet Records, which means it's dissolved. He's got to eat. And he's stuck with his best friend. He ain't got no choice but to get in these streets, try to learn some of the way. And I think once that happens, that's when he's going to get into a little bit of trouble because, like you said, he ain't about that life. But he basically doesn't have a choice unless he want to go work at McDonald's. And back in them days, you go to McDonald's, you're getting paid $3.75 an hour.
$3.75. Speaking about McDonald's, that's what was on the job board over here. It was White Castle and McDonald's, Mickey D's. And Juke was like, "No, I want to be a singer." And the white lady is eating a sandwich. Why did they put that in there? It was a long They didn't have to do that. Like,
Yes, they did. They had to show you how dismissive Becky ass is.
oh my goodness.
Becky did not want to help Juke get a job. You go as far as to tell the girl that singing is not even a career; it's a damn hobby.
Pastime, yeah.
And
Yeah.
then when she leave, you pull out your damn hobby, eating ham sandwiches and shit.
Yeah,
Like Becky.
that was. I was like, what? That was really weird. I like how you said that. Just kind of, it was good symbolism to me. Just let me go about my day and eat my sandwich here. That's
right.
They being petty.
And then you offer the girl the military. Like,
Yeah.
She don't want to go to no damn military. You offer her to go work at White Castle and McDonald's. Come on, man. Is that what you go tell corporate dude son who come in there dressed like he in the damn country club? No, you don't tell him that. You don't even have your damn sandwich out. Your sandwich is in the drawer somewhere rotten. You would have told him, boom, I got a connection for you. Let me get you some volunteer services at Microsoft. And after 2 weeks of volunteering, you'll be making yourself $60,000 a year. Boom, you're in there. And she could have told her that.
Yeah. Y'all let us know what y'all think about that. If my memory serves me correctly, I think that Lou and Marvin were ready to be done with Rock in season 2. Like, my sister is an asshole. She lies all the time. Yeah. They had a few conversations about her. You know, just like enough is enough. Yeah, I'm tripping. It's all coming back to me now. They had another one here. Marvin finds out that they killed old boy for nothing. That he was, I forget his name. Help me out.
Scrap.
Scrappy. Love Scrap. But Lulu knew because she told him. But Marvin making excuses like, well, he was lying about the pictures on the wall. He was hiding something. Lou mad as hell. Man, F that. I don't blame him. Do you think we in episode 1, man? Do you think that they're gonna stay together throughout the whole season, or they're gonna be like, Rock, okay, enough of your BS, man. You are tripping. We didn't kill Scrap. You done this. You done that. How did you think Marvin's gonna pop off in some way, shape, or form about this information you just learned?
No. Marvin is gonna stay 10 toes down with Rock. 10 toes down.
Okay.
And he's doing it out of his own free will. Lulu act like he's got some kind of complex with his sister and can't leave her alone. Every time he try to leave, something keep pulling him back to Rock.
Right.
And he can't leave her. Like, he's doing all this popping off at the mouth about how evil she is. Keep in mind, Marvin just now finding out the truth that Kanan is not DEFCON's son.
Correct.
He's just now finding out that Kanan is Detective Howard's son. And he just swallowed that up like it was a biscuit in molasses. Like it's nothing.
Got a point there. You do got a point. He may react later on. You're right, because that is 2 big, blunders right there. Not small little white lies. Those are big, hami waves. You know what I'm saying? Like knocking on your ass. And she said that herself. Like, hey man, I'm gonna hit you with this. It's gonna F you up in the head or whatever she said. So yeah. And he confronted her about it. Like, hey, I understand you want to keep it quiet, but you ain't gonna tell me. Well, it's not like it comes up in casual conversation, Marvin. So yeah, man. Yeah.
I mean, that's something that shouldn't come up in casual conversation. That's something that has its own denoted fucking conversation, Rock, with your stank on you. And then when Marvin really gets to thinking about this, he's probably gonna put 2 and 2 together and realize she was an informant that got DEFCON in jail, and then realize, oh, Kanan, how old? Let me go to the brain.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. My fault. I didn't mean to throw you off. My bad.
Oh, you good.
My bad. Let me ask you this, man. I'm trying to save some other juicy stuff until towards the end. But okay, so Burke is under investigation with Internal IAD, Internal Affairs Division. The FBI is getting involved as well. Burke is, well, not to you, to everybody else in the world, in the universe, multiverse. Burke is annoying as hell. She's under this investigation, with a lawyer, her daddy there. He mentioned 2 names. He mentioned Jukebox's name, Laverne, saying that he's she's helping out a minor. And then another person that she got out of a shoplifting case. I remember that, but I don't remember it. Help me out. But what else did she do necessarily to get, internal affairs? I mean, because besides this meeting right here, they also going after her girlfriend. Her girlfriend broke her with like, "Hey man, my mama's about to die in a year. Okay, I want some peace. We trying to chill, and you bringing stress. We got the cops all up our ass. I don't want to deal with you anymore." But what am I missing here? What all did Burke do again to get so much attention drawn on her, other than being super duper annoying?
Well, I mean, she had a creepy relationship with Juke and Juke's old girlfriend. I forgot the girl's name, White Lauren or
The
something like
overdose,
that.
yeah.
Yeah. Then she had, you remember when Juke and I want to say Kanan was stealing from those trucks. They
Right.
was doing that thing. So one of those kids, she kind of let him go too. She had a little relationship, kind of more so of a let me get information out of your relationship. And all this stuff has been investigated, but the worst one is the relationship she had with Juke. And internal affairs is looking at this like you grooming minors, you having questionable behavior with minors, you know. So
I wouldn't even say all of that though. But keep going, my phone.
they throwing every barrier at this woman possible because it seems like somebody on the inside had it in for her to be out this game.
You think we're
Which
gonna
is
get
why
that? You think we're gonna get that revelation later?
Well, even though Medina broke up with her, because Medina worked in law enforcement too, or she's a lawyer or something like that, and Medina was giving her insider information that she wasn't supposed to have. So that's why they came knocking down Medina Howard's door, and Medina might go on a crusade. Somebody is going to go on a crusade, B. Avery, for what happened to Burke. It could be Medina. It could be her dad. Somebody's going to go on a crusade for what happened. They're going to want answers. And only a handful of people really and truly going to believe it was Howard. And Medina is one of them.
Okay. Appreciate that. Y'all let us know what y'all think about that. Kind of got a little laugh out of this right here. They was trying to sell some weed. Dude was trying to spend some time with his son, he's like, "I don't trust y'all, get out," or whatever. Damn, I thought I had the image, but it was one where he had his hand on his hip, like, "Can y'all get the F out of my apartment right now?" That was quite funny.
He was
But
to spend time with his child.
yes, gotta spend time with the children. What about that's Laverne? Oh, that's the box that she was looking at earlier. Man, these pictures are super duper out of whack. But man, one person that I have been eager to talk about is this gentleman by the name of Grantham Coleman, who is playing the role of Ronnie. He is Unique's older brother. I loved it. I love this introduction. He was cool. Look at him right here, just chilling at the thing about it is he just got out of jail. He wasn't in the chair, sitting back with his feet up in his drawers, what's up, my nigga, nothing like that. It seemed like he was trying to put together a plan of revenge right here. I mean, I really liked it. I mean, I did. He didn't want his cereal to get soggy. He wouldn't dap up his brother. He had good observation. Hey, did you get cut your sleeve? He even got up, bro, and and washed out the bowl in the sink. He's respectful. I like that. I don't know. It may not be a big deal to you, but it is to me. I love this introduction. I cannot wait to see more. I know you were talking about him a lot because I think I did hear or see a video of you breaking him down. What was your initial reaction response to Mr. Grantham Coleman playing Ronnie, Unique's older brother?
Man, he knocked that shit out the park, bro.
Yes.
I mean, he was nerdy, creepy, and psycho all at the same damn time. They even gave him this creepy ass psycho music that they played for him when he walked away and told Unique, "You be bullshitting." and they played this crazy ass creepy music, and I was like, oh shit. Oh boy, he's not one you want to play with. He like the type of dude that put a spell on your ass.
Yeah.
Look, this is what I do know, B. Avery. You don't go to no man house, I don't care if it's your brother, your daddy, whoever, and be eating they Lala Anthony cereal, Honey Nut Cheerios, and sitting in the head of their table.
Yeah.
And then when the man come in, you don't acknowledge that he's there.
Yeah.
Nigga.
Yeah.
I don't care about your cereal getting soggy. That's my cereal.
Yeah.
Okay?
Say hello.
And real quick, they've built up Unique to be a solid character. And within one scene, that character was broken down by a psycho nerd big brother in one scene, just like that. Just like when you think of Unique, you don't think of nobody putting fear in his heart. There's a sketch of fear in his heart about that brother. Definitely.
Yeah. Do you think he fears his brother more, or Sal, the Italian? Because remember, they had a relationship as well.
Bruh, the brother for sure. I mean, he just killed some of Saul men for the love of rock.
Well, that's in the heat of the battle. I'm just playing devil's advocate, but that's in the heat of battle. So you operating on adrenaline, and I'll bow out. I'll let you have that one. Okay, yeah. So we both like Ronnie a lot. We both like Ronnie a lot. Yeah. You're familiar with him in other projects too, right? I am not. What other shows have you checked him out? If any at all. Have you seen Rustin? Is he has a major role in that? I don't know. Do you know?
It's not a big role, but he's got a decent role. I mean, he's a good actor, man. Like, dude be getting it in. He's been in like one of the NCIS shows, and he does a good job up there. But dude can act, man. Dude can act. He's got range, and you guys are in for a big treat. I'm gonna try to get an interview with him sometime, maybe around the mid-season point when the show take a little break. I'm gonna see if I can slide in an interview with him if he's not too busy, and kind of introduce you guys to some of the other stuff he's doing if you've never seen it.
Yeah, man. That's why y'all need to subscribe to his channel, man. Get the interviews, man. Your boy get the interviews. We are pretty much at the end right here. I'm just kind of going over some photos that I didn't actually bring up, but kind of talking on the same topic. But we got this one right here, man. So when what is it? Howard and Rock were at Famous's crib when they kicked him out. Hey, we got to keep it tight. The FBI is investigating. They up everybody's butts. What are we gonna do? Kind of like, man, it don't matter, man. That white woman knows everything. She knows this. She knows that. She's gonna blow our cover. And Rock was like, wait a minute, you telling us to keep it quiet over here. Your partner finna blow us out the water. He said, I will handle it. I will take care of it. Okay, leave it to me. And that's when he calls her on the phone and was like, hey, we need to meet over here at midnight on the cliff. And that's what they do. That's what they do. Did you see it coming?
No, they took me by complete surprise this episode, because I thought she was gonna be this Powers version of Cooper Saxe, because it feels like every Powers show has their own version of Cooper Saxe. Now scratch that. Every 50 Cent show seems to have some version of Cooper Saxe, and I thought she was gonna be Cooper Saxe for this season, but nah, she ain't gonna be doing that, because she's gonna be pushing up daisies.
Pushing up daisies. I mean, I don't know. Again, Burke, she was just asking to die. I didn't think he was gonna do it, but it's like, what did you expect if he's so crooked? Hey, I know all of these dirty secrets about you that have been hidden for the past 2 decades. I'm admitting it to your face, and what are you gonna do about it? Like, what? Expect him or anybody else to get mad or retaliate? I'm not justifying what he did, but she sure did ask for it. I mean, man.
I knew the minute she was going down the list of things that he did, I knew immediately. I was thinking to myself, she's got this car bugged, or she's trying to record. I knew it immediately. Like, I just knew it. And like I said, what I didn't expect was for him to take her out the way he did. And it's like, dude, why you bring your little 380 in there all cute, looking all cute and stuff, if you ain't gonna do nothing with it?
Yeah.
Try to hide it. And he was so slick with the way he took her out so quickly and just swiftly and dastardly. But I do fear that now he's got evidence all over his body, blood all on his coat, blood probably done went in the sleeve of his coat, blood probably gonna be on the bottom of his shoes. He took the gun. He's just asked himself to be in a world of trouble, and now I might have to give some predictions about what might happen to him.
Now I will say this. As soon as I was like, okay, wipe your fingerprints off, and he did that. But I was like, every article of clothing that he's wearing, he's gonna have to burn. Not throw it away, but burn it. Unless he was spitting everywhere, I don't think they're gonna find his DNA anywhere. But didn't he try to frame her, make it seem like it was suicide by putting the gun in her hand? Is that what he did? Because that one, I don't think that won't work, because it don't gunpowder residue get on your hand when you fire a weapon. And so that's not going to be, I don't know, maybe I saw it in a movie or TV show. Maybe that's not true. Y'all help me out in the comments.
That's not true all the time.
Okay.
I mean, sometimes people use that as a device to fix a story, but that's not always true all the time.
Okay. And also the shell casing, did he get that? Is it going to be a shell casing in the car?
Didn't look like he got it, so it's going to be a shell casing somewhere in there.
Okay. I just want to make sure we cross all these T's and dot all these I's, man. But man,
I'm sad, man. I like Detective Burke. I'm sad.
No, I did not like Detective Burke, but I hated her. But I'll be honest, I wanted her to last a little bit longer. I did. If she would have died sometime later on in season 3, hey, get her out of there. She's stupid. She's, a crazy character. But I was like, oh man, I kind of wanted just to see more of her downfall before she met her ultimate demise. You know what I'm saying? I was enjoying it.
You wanted to enjoy her pain.
I did. She's annoying, man. Like Burke is tripping.
I wanted to see her comeback story. Because they hit her with every single barrier possible. They took her job. She's not having a good relationship with her dad. Her carpet munching girlfriend done disappeared on her.
Right.
Like, bruh.
Yeah.
I wanted her to be a wild card, because you have nothing to lose. Like, how you going to come back from that? But they also dropped the news, B. Avery, before this episode even dropped. They're going to be having a season 4 of book 3.
Oh, good. Hey, keep it. This is the best spinoff. So why not? It would be foolish to quit if the quality is good and the views are good. Hey, if them subscriptions keep coming in for stars, why not? What else did we not talk about? Did we discuss everything, or what else you got, sir? What else you got?
No, we pretty much went down the gambit, man. We just got to see what are they going to do with Lulu's character this season, with him damn near being depressed, feeling like he's got Stockholm syndrome, can't get away from Rock. What are we going to do with Jukebox character? She wants to sing. She is going to sing, but what is she going to have to do to sing?
Yeah.
Right. I want to see her. I would like to see her and Sean hook up and make another album, make a record, Streets Need a Body Part 2, something like that,
Streets Need a Body. Yep.
Streets Need a Body. So I'm just curious to know, where do we go from here? Because legitimately, B. Avery, you could have said that they wrapped up everything in the very first episode.
Yeah.
Burke was really the only problem. Burke was the problem. And you done got rid of that loose end. So what more stories are we going to get?
Well, this is going to be an investigation. I mean, it's not like they're just going to bury her and, all right, see you tomorrow. They're going to try to have to figure out. And what if Howard murdered somebody else to cover his tracks? And it just keeps getting messy and messier. We don't know. We're going to see. But ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that is me and Lamont, Just My Opinion Reviews and Life Games Productions recap and review for Power Book 3, Raising Kanan, Season 3, Episode 1, title, home sweet home. Had so much fun doing this with you, Lamont. We will be here same time, same place next week. And I'm gonna holler at you about that when we get offline. But thank you for being here, my brother. I really do appreciate it. And before we head out of here, man, why don't you let all the good people out there know what you got going on your great channel over here?
All right. Things you can get on my channel: Saturday night live streams to recap what's happening on Power. Saturday, I'll be doing trailer breakdowns for the next episode of Power. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, one of those 3 days, you can catch my show that I'm doing. It is called Black Movie News and More. The and more part can be comics, it can be finances, it could be the hot trending topics. You just got to come and stay tuned, stay more, and check me out. If you want to leave me a comment that you desperately want me to read on the air, just go drop me a line at streamelements.com/Lamont Tyson /tip, and I will read your comments on the air, and I greatly appreciate it.